Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. It is January 21st. Lisa, Lydia, Scott here with you on another cold start to our morning improvement on the way. We'll get Lydia's forecast in a moment. Of course, we want to remind you we're live on Facebook every weekday morning. It stays on your feed throughout the day, though, so you can watch it whenever it works best for you. Plus, we make it into a podcast. You can find that at inform.com/podcast. Just look for the Inform Minute.
Another frigidly cold morning for us, but we are hoping to slowly dig ourselves out of this.
Yeah, we'll get above zero today, finally.
Yeah.
Just kind of moving in the right direction. We started the day off at minus 23 in Fargo. It's now 16 below,
Okay.
so that's a 7-degree difference. We are, again, moving in the right direction.
Slowly.
Wind chills this morning still minus 30 to minus 45, so
Yeah, that's still cold.
that part doesn't feel so great. Wind kicking in out of the south, 15 to 25, gusting 30 to 35 today. Ushering in the warmer air, but making it feel colder. Your temperatures to about 9 degrees, both Fargo, Grand Forks this afternoon, but feeling closer to minus 10. Temperatures do continue to rise overnight tonight. We're in the 20s tomorrow morning. It will be breezy, but 20s. And then our temperatures crash throughout the day tomorrow, and we head back toward about 0 degrees by tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah.
So there is an up, but there's a down that follows it. With that, I'm watching out for some snow to move into. And then the wind. Moving around some of the snow that is already on the ground. Some blowing snow, drifting snow, icy patches on the roads, not out of the question from repetitive blowing snow today, tonight, and tomorrow, because the wind isn't going anywhere. It's going to change direction, but the wind speed is sticking with us. Plus, we're going to add in a little new light snow today. Starts around Devil's Lake around lunchtime, Northern Valley, early afternoon, onto the Minnesota side, late afternoon, early evening. Leaves behind a trace to maybe 1 inch, up to 2 inches as possible in northern Minnesota, where you just have the best chance of getting some of that snowfall accumulation. Here in Fargo, dusting maybe a ½ inch. Some off and on flurries continue overnight into early tomorrow before that snow part of this is gone. Wind will continue to be the problem maker, though, with the blowing snow, drifting snow, and again, some icy patches will be possible on the roads, especially in your open country areas or even just open spots in town. You'll notice more of that snow moving across the road. So that's expected for about the next 48 hours. Thursday looks a bit better in the wind department, 5 to 15 miles an hour, temperatures into the teens. We have another chance at snow and wind Friday into Saturday. So more travel troubles and winter reminders.
Of course.
Next week, I see 20s to near 30.
All right.
A couple of days. That's a really big turnaround from where we've been the past couple of days. Next week looks nice, above average temperatures as we get close to the end of January there. So something to look forward to. Okay, I think that's it. Bundle up, stay warm. Enjoy the rise today before the crash tomorrow.
Well, it's another dangerously cold morning, as we've been talking about. In fact, a lot of schools are starting late this morning because of it. Some of the big ones, Detroit Lakes, Fergus Falls, Thief River Falls, and Crookston, all 2 hours late, along with a number of other districts. In fact, like more than 24. I think I counted more than 30 school districts are starting late today. So if you need to be outside today, if your kids need to be outside today, make sure you are bundled up.
That's for sure. All right, today a Fort Totten man is expected to change his plea in a case involving a standoff with police from last summer. 32-year-old Colin Posey is accused of breaking into and locking himself inside an apartment building for 7 hours. He's charged with 3 felonies in that case. He was also, at the time, wanted by the FBI for his alleged involvement in a drug trafficking ring, and he was sentenced in that earlier last month, I believe.
Today, a Fargo police officer accused of drunk driving will be in court. 33-year-old Brendan Rittenauer is charged with 2 misdemeanors. He's accused of hitting 3 vehicles and a dumpster in the parking lot of an apartment near West Acres last month. Luckily, no one was hurt. Rittenauer is right now on paid administrative leave. He's been with the department for about a year.
Today, a Crookston City Council member has a pre-trial hearing. He is charged with violating a domestic abuse no-contact order. 36-year-old Derek Brecken was arrested in October. His arrest happened as he was running for the Ward 5 City Council seat in Crookston.
President Donald Trump wasted no time issuing a flurry of executive orders in the first hours of his second term. He declared a national emergency on the southern border. He also withdrew the U.S. from the Paris Climate Accord and the World Health Organization. He also extended the deadline for TikTok's parent company to find a new owner before the app is banned in the U.S. The president also issued a large set of pardons for those charged in the January 6th riot that happened 4 years ago.
Meantime, the Senate has approved the first of Trump's cabinet nominees, voting to confirm Marco Rubio as Secretary of State. The former Republican senator from Florida will be sworn in sometime later today. He says his first priority will be foreign policy. We are working to learn when some of Trump's other nominees, like former North Dakota Governor Doug Burgum and South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem, will have their confirmation hearings.
Coming up on Hot Mic with Dom Izzo this morning, the college football season is now officially over. Of course, he'll be talking about how Ohio State fought back the critics and won a national title. Plus, why Central Casa's Aiden Wunderlich is the next big thing in high school football. Hot Mic is on this morning from 9 to 11 on WDAY Extra.
And don't forget, for just 99 cents a month for your first 3 months, get that all access pass to Inforum.com. Just go to Inforum.com/subscribe to get that deal.
Our next newscast is coming up at 11 this morning. We'll be tracking those temperatures and the wind, of course, a little bit of snow, all of that, so you'll get the very latest on your forecast. And then again, this afternoon, we start at 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10, and we'll be back tomorrow morning with more First News from 5 to 7.
Have a great day, everyone.